This isn't a room. You know, perhaps you're lost?
I know you.
No, I don't think so.
Sure I do. You're Lucy Coe.
Have we met before?
I see you in the papers all the time. Coming and going from parties and weddings and stuff. You're a famous socialite.
Actually, I prefer CEO of a major cosmetic corporation, but that's okay.
Wait until I tell the folks I ran into you here. Well, they're very ashamed of my being in this place. They'll feel better knowing that even someone like you needs a little help sometimes.
I'm just in here by mistake, and nothing is wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong with me either.
No, of course not. I didn't mean to imply there was.
Oh, that's okay. So why did they restrain you?
Perhaps it was me swatting them about their heads to kill pretend ants.
Oh, that won't do it. See, they're very strict around here. You have to be very quiet when you do things. One wrong move and bam, they pop you into one of these things.
Please don't touch me, help! Somebody help me!
No, please. Shh, whatever you do, listen to me. Shh. I'm gonna take my hand away now. You're not gonna scream again, are you? Good. There. Why did you scream? I won't hurt you.
These restraints, they're just so frustrating, you know? That's why I screamed. I was just frustrated. I'm sorry. You know, you seem like an okay guy. I don't suppose that you would, perhaps take these No, you wouldn't do that, huh? It's just that I have this itch on my nose that you almost got when you clamped your hand over my mouth, but it's driving me crazy. It's so it's just irritating.
Sure thing.
Really? You would? Go ahead.
I'll have you out of here quicker than you can say Houdini. Okay?
Cooper, what do you think you're doing to her?
This lady's got an itch on her nose.
That belt is on her for a reason. Leave it alone. You must be new here. I don't recognize you.
She doesn't belong here.
I'll get her back to her room then.
No. What he means is I don't belong in an institution. You see, I am practically a poster child for mental health. You can ask any of my ex-husbands, you know. They would tell you that I am totally in touch with all ranges of emotions, you know. And, hey, I was engaged to a psychiatrist. That's got to count for something, right? And we have a pet doc. His name's Sigmund. Sigmund Freud. Get it? Sigmund Freud? Oh, no, Sigmund. I left him at the hotel all by himself. He's probably worried sick, my poor little ducky. And I forgot to call room service about his thinly sliced little cucumbers that he loves. Oh, and that dumb maid will probably be drawing that tub wrong and make it too hot.
I'm sure your duck is doing just fine. Right in the minibar and watching an in-room movie.
You don't believe I have a duck, do you?
I bet she has a couple of cuckoo birds, too.
Oh.
Come on. Let's leave Bird Lady alone.
I wasn't doing anything.
Back to you.
No, don't leave me alone, please. Not stuck in these things. Please don't leave me alone again, guys. Please. Hey, I don't want to be alone. Oh, wait. Oh, Kevin, it's me. Here I go again. I need a psychic 911. 911. Help.
Let's just sit down here. Yeah, I realize the pumps are uncomfortable, but they're still a necessary evil. Come on, have a glass of water. Go ahead.
Kevin, I came as soon as I got your message. What's going on here?
I need your help. Or at least Victor does.
Yeah, I'll say. It's a little early for Halloween.
Yeah, I know. Victor's in disguise because I had to sneak him out of Concord Psychiatric. He's had a relapse.
Wait, Wait, he had a relapse, so you snuck him out of the hospital. I'm not following you here.
I understand. The short story is just that Victor went into the institution to see if he could find any information that would connect the general homicide murders with Greg Cooper or Suzanne Madison.
You were suspicious because Lark's mother bought the voice activator, right? Julie told me.
Right. Yes, well, as you can see, Victor was fine when he was admitted, but now he isn't. That's where you come in.
What can I do?
I remember you mentioning once that you wrote a paper on enzyme deficiencies?
Yeah, I did. You think Victor's problem is physical in origin, not psychological.
I'm not certain. But I gave specific instructions for the doctors at Concord about the meds that he should have. Now, the symptoms that he's been exhibiting seem to indicate that he's not getting his hematine.
Well, I could just run a full blood panel on him and find out what's in his system.
I was hoping you'd say that. There's something else I'm hoping that you'll do. Admit Victor under a false name and be the only doctor on his case.
I take it you didn't follow Concord's normal procedures for getting Victor discharged, did you?
No, we didn't. We snuck him out a back door. Lucy and I didn't have any choice. Victor wasn't safe there, and the doctors wouldn't release him to me. Karen, I understand if you don't want to get involved.
Oh, are you kidding? I got a soft spot in my heart for daddies in need. Let's go get her, admitted, all right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Victor, come on. We're gonna take another walk. Let's go.
Whoa,
Easy, easy.
there we go.
Gonna get rid of those pumps, too.
Right. Good job there, Victor. Good job.
Smith, 319 East. Nurse Joanne Smith, 319 East.
I've been looking for you.
Oh. Well, you found me. What can I do for you?
Haven't you done enough?
I see you've been served your subpoena to testify at Julie's trial.
Yeah, well, you don't waste any time, do you?
Julie doesn't have a lot of time. She's facing the death penalty.
Okay, well, let's just hang Eve then, huh, and get Julie off.
Offering another plausible suspect to the jury is a solid defense strategy, Scott.
I know, but I told you she didn't do it.
You don't know that. You've lost all your objectivity where that woman is concerned.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm a little more objective than you are.
I'm only doing, Scott, what you should have done with Julie's case in the first place.
I'm only interested in the truth, not circumstantial evidence. So, you know what? I'm not going to participate in your lynch party.
You have to. You've been served.
You know, when people tell me what to do, I always go the opposite way. You know that. You know that.
If you refuse to testify, you can be held in contempt of court, and you could go to jail.
Good. Well, I'll have a clean conscience in there with me.
Oh, what kind of a father would choose jail over his own baby daughter?
Well, what kind of a father puts his son in this kind of a jam?
I do understand that you were under tremendous emotional pressure when you helped hide evidence against Eve, but please, do the right thing now. Take the stand for Julie. If you tell the truth, I'll be able to plead leniency in the obstruction of justice charges. I don't think you have any idea the gravity of the danger you're in now. You're an officer of the court. You're sworn to uphold the law. You could be disbarred.
Disbarred, go to jail? You're full of good news tonight.
Well, somebody's got to try and reason with you. Scott, you have just pulled your life together, and now you're throwing it all away for some woman. The woman who helped blind Serena.
No, you don't understand. I'm trying to get you to...
Hi. Hi, Mr. Baldwin.
What happened to you, Dr. Ramsey?
Oh, don't tell me you missed my 10 rounds with Holyfield on pay-per-view last night.
What's up?
Well, it would be inappropriate for me to say. Scott, think about what I've said.
That was weird.
No. My father just had me served with a subpoena.
Is he going to suspend your allowance if you don't appear?
You know, you're an idiot, Ramsey. We were just discussing strategy for Julie's defense.
Wait a minute, I heard he was going to point the finger at Lark.
Well, that was yesterday's news. Now they've got some new evidence. Lark is no longer the best suspect.
Which one of us is it?
I wish it was you, Ramsey. I really do.
He's gonna blame me.
Yeah.
What's his plan?
Well, he's gonna bring up the fight you had Devlin, the fact that he hit you, bring up your bracelet.
Which is why he called you, because you found the bracelet.
Well, that's not the only reason why he's calling me. He wants me to say that your alibi is phony.
Yeah, well, you keep your mouth shut and everything will be
Shut
fine.
up, Chris. Stop it. How does Lee know? Did Frank tell him?
No, Lucy did. She found out, you know, she's singing anybody that'll listen to her.
Damn it. She told Frank earlier, and he came and assaulted Chris.
Yeah, tell your father he's barking up the wrong tree. If anybody's a violent killer, it's Frank Scanlon.
Maybe. Maybe not, Ramsey.
All right, listen, it doesn't matter. Lucy will not be happy until she sees me fry in the electric chair.
Oh, you know what? Let her squawk all she wants. We stick to our story. It's 3 against 1, right?
Yeah, well, if you get up there and lie on the witness stand, Lee and the district attorney will come after you for perjury, dummy.
Yeah, well, I've been told I'm a good liar.
I don't want
Bet.
to lie anymore.
Look, I have to go take this. Don't make any decisions till we have a chance to figure this out.
Dr. Rocky Parker, School 1. Dr. Rocky Parker, School 1.
Eve, you shouldn't be hanging out with that numbskull.
That numbskull was a pretty good friend when I needed one.
Yeah, well, come on. He just admitted that he's a pretty good liar, and Matt and Ellen know that he's been involved in some shady dealings
All right,
there, so...
I know he's a self-serving opportunist. I know that. But he's no killer.
Well, just watch out, okay?
Thanks for caring. But forget it. Forget it. What about you?
I'll be okay.
Scott, you have to testify in court. It's probably going to come out that you withheld evidence. You might be disbarred. I'm so sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in this.
You didn't. You didn't. I just jumped in willingly, you know, when I saw the bracelet. I instinctively picked it up, because I know you didn't do it. And I didn't want you to go to jail.
Which is where you may go now. What about Serena?
Well, I just have to find a way to keep what I know secret and protect Serena. Maybe I can just claim client privilege.
You don't really think that'll work, do you? No. No. Serena needs you, Scott. You can't testify in court. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna confess that I was lying about the bracelet and my alibi. That way they won't call you.
I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you just get in there and commit suicide.
My mistake caused Serena to go blind. I will not let her lose her father.
Let me tell you something, all right? I've been around the block a few times, all right? I got a few tricks up my sleeve here.
Well, and it's not like Lee's primary goal is to put us in jail.
No.
But
You know, come on, it could happen.
Hi.
Hey.
Did you get Victor settled in?
Yeah, he's resting comfortably. Karen, I can't thank you enough for helping.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll check on him later. I'm sure Mr. Miller will be safe for the night.
Would you call me when you have the results of his blood test?
Certainly.
You haven't seen Lucy anywhere, have you?
No. Since when do you care?
She was supposed to meet me back here after she left the institution.
She didn't leave when you did?
No, actually, she caused a diversion so Victor and I could slip out. But after that, she was just supposed to get back into her street clothes and sign out as a guest.
Well, maybe she couldn't.
Well, if something went wrong, she was supposed to beat me. Maybe I better get back over there anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks again.
All right.
Excuse me, nurse. You look like a very nice, reasonable person. Do I look like a mentally challenged gal to you?
Are you wearing restraints?
Well, yes, unfortunately I am, and it's just a fashion mistake that needs to be corrected. And if you take these off, I can prove to you that this is a mistaken identity case.
Oh, how will you do that?
I have a bracelet, that ID bracelet. It says Victor Collins. Do I look like a Victor to you?
Maybe it's a typo. It could be Victoria.
Admitting has been known to goof up.
My name is Lucy Crow. Remember, I thought you were trying to help me.
I was trying to be helpful.
Yeah, me. Be helpful to me, not her.
If this is not your bracelet, what's it doing on your wrist?
Oh, well, I actually put it there, taped it. That proves that there's Scotch tape on it.
Oh, wait. Oh, lots of people be yanking these things off. It's Victor, all right.
Oh, phew. Well, there you go. Finally, see, I'm not supposed to be here. It's wrong. I'm not Victor. Great. Take these off. Come on.
You're right. It is a typo. Collins. Oh. Okay, time to take your meds.
Oh, no. I'm not taking any of that.
Oh, yes, you are.
You and who Army's gonna make me?
Sorry.
No.
Victoria.
No.
I can't take no for an answer.
I'm a homeopathic
Open
gal.
wide.
No. I
Open
take
wide.
roots and herbs. I don't take
Open
pills. I never have taken a pill in my
Open
life.
Now, swallow like a good girl. Swallow.
Oh, yuck. That stuff would have killed me. Not again. Oh, my God.
Lucy!
Oh, Kevin. Thank God.
What have they done to you?
Well, they put me in this medieval torture device after I kept hitting them on the head to kill those ants.
Fancy that.
And then I couldn't convince them that I wasn't crazy, and they spoke very condescendingly to me, and then they tried to give me these drugs, and not to mention, I ran into Cooper.
You saw him?
Yes, I saw him. We're like best buds now, you know? He wants me to meet his parents.
Oh, you have to tell me everything.
Well, I will. Oh, thank you. On the way home. Oh.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, Doc.
Oh.
You saved me. You're always there when I need you. You saved me.
No. You saved Victor. He's safe at GH right now, thanks to you.
Oh, good. Let's go.
Okay, all right.
What the heck is going on here?
Exactly. What the heck is going on here? I happen to be Dr. Kevin Collins. This woman is my patient, and I am taking her out of this wretched facility right now.
Not without release papers.
You'll find them at the front desk.
That's not the way we do things
Well,
here.
it is this time. And I hope you'll find the paperwork right next to the instruction manual for this device, which, if I'm not mistaken, hasn't even been used since the Inquisition.
I don't recognize you as one of the doctors on staff. May I see some identification?
You will find it in the chart if you would just open it and look at it. You'll see that I happen to be one of the consulting doctors on this case. And thanks to me, this patient is responding beautifully to her hematine. Isn't that right?
Yes, Doctor. I haven't been catatonic in days and days.
I'm calling the police. What? I don't know what's going on here, but I'm not letting anybody out of here without proper authorization.
Run, boys!
Oh, wait, hey, you, come back!
Hey, did you and Scott make any decisions I should know about?
I told him I wasn't going to let him take the fall for me. Told him I was going to tell the truth about my bracelet and our alibi.
Wait a minute. Now, you may be in love with that apple-munching shyster, but I'm not, and I will not burn for him.
Don't worry your head about it, all right? He wouldn't let me do it.
Well, then he's smarter than I gave him credit for. But you have got to stop playing Joan of Arc. It doesn't become you.
Yeah. Well, I guess it looks like I'm stuck with the Ramsey selfish strategy after all. We preserve our alibis to save our own skins.
It'll work. I know it will. Everyone's going to think Lucy's just out for revenge because you broke up her wedding. Thank you for this. Thank you so much.
I'm not doing this for you.
Well, you should. Remember, we stick together and we're untouchable. All we have to do is sit tight.
Why are you so nervous about this, Ramsey? If I didn't know any better, I'd think you had something to hide. Where exactly were you during the murders?
Now you think I'm guilty?
Well, if Scott is going to hang for us, I have to ask.
Hey, you know I spend a lot of time alone. I prefer my own company to anybody else's.
So in other words, you have absolutely no alibi whatsoever.
As if you do. Oh!
Take the stairs.
Still mad at me, huh?
Now, I'm just going to tell you this one more time. Eve didn't do it.
I'm not saying she did. It's just a strategy, son. Nothing personal.
Yeah, okay. What if you get Julie off? And what if you're really just putting the real killer right back out there on the streets?
In this country, a person is innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, you want proof? How about this? When Julie was in jail, the murder stopped. Now that she's back in jail, there hasn't been another murder. You like circumstantial evidence? How about them apples?
You just refuse to look at the facts in this case, Scotty. You're being pig-headed.
No, and I'll tell you something else, all right? Eve wants me to get up on the stand and tell the truth. Now, does that sound like somebody that's guilty? Does it?
Oh, that's great. I hope you listen to her. More than you've listened to me.
Yeah, well, fat chance, you know? You're gonna have to treat me as a hostile witness, because I am not gonna cooperate. I'm not.
This is Lisa McCree. Tomorrow, cloning your dog. The prospect may not be far-fetched. Plus, exercises for the plus sizes and how to get your kids into the back-to-school routine tomorrow on Good Morning America.